Ladies, if you're a modesty girly, let me put you on to one of the easiest cheat codes that you can have in your wardrobe, the midi dress. It's not too short, it's not too long, it's right there in the middle. And personally, I think that there's something just so elevated about the midi dress, and it gives grown woman energy. It's polished, it's feminine, and it gives modest without feeling frumpy. But here's the secret. It's not just about the length. It's about finding the silhouette that actually complements your particular body type. And no, you don't have to go out and buy 5 new dresses. Some of these dresses I've had for years. Because around here, we believe in bringing that cost per wear all the way down. If it's still flattering, if it still fits my personal style, and if I can style it more than one way, oh baby, we wearing it again. Hey y'all, welcome back to Cal's Curated Life, where we talk faith, fashion, confident, and intentional living. So let's get into it. So let's start with this pinstripe midi dress. The length is going to be just below the knee, but above the ankle. Love the darting on this. This really does help to cinch in the waist, and it creates that beautiful silhouette that is complementing my body type. What I love about this dress is that it gives quiet luxury. I just paired it with some espadrilles, high-end yacht vibes. You know what I'm saying? Or we going to the country club for lunch? Yes. Same pinstripe dress. And now we've added a little bit more zest, okay? Love this. I love pairing it with the red. We very well could have done a yellow, periwinkle blue. All of those colors would have still worked. It is still super classy, extremely elevated, and it is still modest. Please don't get it twisted and think that you can't be that girl and still dress modestly. This cut on this dress is very flattering if you have a larger tummy. And of course, pairing it with a belt is just going to do a little bit extra, okay? Really snatch the girl in. Love this. Back with this classic midi dress from Amazon. I love this dress so many times, like over and over and over. You will probably see it every couple of months because it's just so comfortable. I love the empire waist on it. I love the fabric on it. This is really well constructed. I decided I was going to just play up with the gold tone. We did the David Yurman inspired set. These were from TJ Maxx. I paired them with these cute little flats, and I love this look. The thing about it, what I love about it is the cut on it. Once again, you notice that for a person who has a larger tummy, the cinching in the waist, empire, it pulls away just at the right spot. It is just really one of those timeless pieces that you're going to get much wear out of this. This is just a dress down casual outfit here, but I'm going to show you how I would dress it up if I were going to dinner, if I'm on a cruise. I'm talking about Norwegian cruise, okay? Because it's definitely giving luxury, high-end cruise vibes. We know that the striped espadrilles, this is that same red dress. I just now brought in a little bit of nautical vibe zest to it. I didn't change out the accessories at all, but this little clutch is the star of the show along with the shoes. Confident, yes. It does have a little bit of padding in the shoulders, and it actually adds a really nice structure to the dress. This is actually the look for dinner. Of course, we could not feature a midi dress collection without a little black dress. Like, what are we doing if that's the case? This little black dress I've had for at least probably 3 years, and it still works. It still comes out. I dust the shoulders off, and then it's back in rotation, and it never goes out of style. Love everything about this. I love the tearing on it. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4 tear dress. Of course, empire waist. One thing you would notice is very rarely, if ever, going to find a bodycon dress in my wardrobe because that particular style or silhouette does not complement my body type. It usually makes me a bit self-conscious, and so I usually skip past those. I don't care how good it looks. I don't care how much it complements my skin. If it doesn't fit the body, then it doesn't go home with me. And that is why you really do need to be aware of yourself and shop accordingly. Paired it with these leopard scrappy heels I got from Rainbow a little while back. And this is going to be the bag that we play up with. Love this bag so much. It is really such a fun piece. And it is definitely a little bit of an unexpected pop just because of the pattern It ties in the leopard. Of course, leopard nowadays is considered a neutral, but this bag really does add a little bit of personality to the look, something that you wouldn't necessarily expect. I just brought the lips to just match the pink that's in the bag. I always opt for either a looser sleeve or something that has a little bit of elastic because my arms are a little bit larger, so I want something that definitely doesn't feel too tight on my arms. I want to not only look good in something, but I also want to feel good in it. So here we went with the neutral or natural textured accessories. Same midi dress, but it's doing something totally different. Definitely dressed down, a little bit more casual, and it's still very modest, still very polished, very feminine. We got the woven earrings, woven bag, and of course we have the Mary Jane woven shoes that I picked up from Ross a little while back. The straw adds a beautiful texture to the look. Y'all know, y'all have seen this little Walmart dress that I picked up on clearance for $5. It has pockets, and the A-line cut on this dress is what sold me on it. Really and truly, A-line is one of those cuts that almost looks good on every body type. I really do believe that every woman should have something that is a midi that is printed, and that could be whatever works for you. I've just paired it with some pink wedges. You know, I'm a wedges girl. I really do like a nice solid heel because at my grown age of 40, I'm not about to fall down. Now we've made the same little $5 dress, church appropriate, brought up the orange in the accessories, and it has like a subtle army green leaves through it, and that's why I chose this cropped jacket, and it definitely works. The midi dress is not boxed into just one occasion, one place to wear it. No, everything that you have in your closet really should be able to be worn more than one way. Everything that I have in my closet has to be able to be worn at least 3 ways in order for me to purchase it. That's just a rule of thumb that I live by now to help to curtail my shopping, as well as for me to be a little bit more intentional about what I would spend my money on. All right, y'all. Just another example of why the midi dress is the go-to for the modesty girls who love fashion. We have the statement boots. Yes, it's not quite fall, but it's time to start dusting those bad boys off. It is almost full-on boot season, but here in the South, you can wear boots at any time, so why not? The denim midi dress is right up there in terms of versatility and what you gonna get cost per wear. Yes, you could dress it up, you could dress it down, you can do sneakers, you could do flats. I love the button, the fact that it has buttons that go straight down. It is an empire waist, so you know it's going to slide over the section that I don't need no extra attention in that area. The sleeves have a little bit of a flare, which is something that I do love. Either it's going to be a puffer sleeve, it's going to be a sleeve that's a little bit more loose, or maybe even be a sleeveless. Now, I just simply paired it with a fedora, and we pulled out the boots because it's almost boot season, and I don't think I wore these boots enough this year. And it is really like full of character. You are really that pioneer woman. You're a godly woman. You love the Lord, but you know how to put it down in the closet, okay? You know what to do. You can definitely do the midi dress even in a sporty look. I just threw on my Nike sneakers and my Yankee hat that I picked up from Ross, and this is the look. This is the vibe. This is a very cool, chill, still modest, but you know, like high fashion, like you know what you're doing. So it's one of these that you would have seen in shorts before, because I believe in wearing my pieces. I don't want anything that I'm gonna just wear one time and have in my closet. So that's just not how I roll, and this is how I'm rolling. This is such a cute little look, and it is really a whole vibe. One dress can have different assignments, and listen, that's the type of versatility that your girl wants in her closet. But here's the other part. Not every midi dress is going to flatter everybody's body the exact same way. It is important for you to understand your own proportions and then find styles that truly do complement that. For me, I have a larger tummy, so you will find that I have a lot of A-line skirts or even an empire waist. They just tend to accentuate the right parts. It helps to define my waistline. Other things that I do pay attention to are the seams, the length, the fabric. I want clothes that I feel comfortable in, not things that are really constrictive. So you really do have to look at yourself, know your own body, and embrace it. There's nothing wrong with it. You just have to know how to dress it properly. So ladies, I think I've made my case. The midi dress is actually the cheat code for the modesty girly. Not too short, not too long, right there, perfect in the middle. And remember, the magic isn't in simply buying another midi dress. It's finding a silhouette that actually complements your particular body type and then learning how to make that piece work for your life. Because after all, you're not dressing somebody else's body. You're not building somebody else's wardrobe. You're building yours. And if you loved any of these dresses that your girl showed you today, don't worry, I got you. Now, some of these exact pieces are older, so of course the links are no longer available, but I did link similar styles below, so check it out. See if you find something that works for your particular body, your budget, and your personal style, and make it your own. But before you go, let me know in the comments which dress was your favorite: pinstripe, the floral, denim, black, or the red. And let me know which one you want me to style even more ways. If you've enjoyed this practical grown woman fashion content, be sure to subscribe because I have a whole lot more coming. Until next time, stay faithful, stay fashionable, and of course, stay fully confident. Bye y'all.